Shuldred is killed by Ajani, and Nahiri, Luca and Tamio are sent to complete their home planes. Ajani is sent to complete the Gods of Theros, and Atraxa is sent to kill everyone on New Capenna, which is protected by angels and angel juice, seemingly the Phyrexian's weakness.
Meanwhile, on Dominaria,
Chandra is teaching Ren how to breathe. Tyvar, Kaya and Kaito return to home base on Dominaria and tell the good guys that Chandra's entirely platonic friend Nissa is now a completely platonic friend, as well as Jace, Vraska, Nahiri and Luca. Oh, and that Elspeth's gone too.
Well done, everybody.
Which goes down very well with everyone.
We should just go to New Phyrexia and fight them.
No!
Well, I'm going anyway.
Wait for me.
I'm going back to college.
On Kamigawa!
Tamio stops gatekeeping one of her forbidden stories to wreak havoc on the plane, destroying Boseiju, who no longer endures. Tamio's adopted son, Nashi, tries to talk sense into his completed mother.
Because he's a moron.
Kaya and Kaito try to fight her, but the Wanderer appears just in time to give Tamio the Darth Maul treatment, and now she lives on as a hologram.
On Kaldheim!
A Doomscar has caused Tyvar and the elves to form a temporary alliance with Inga Runais and the humans. They sail through the cosmos, seeing a completed Toski, Sarulf and Koma.
On Kaladesh!
Pia and Alara has been sitting on her hands for 3 days, certain that Chandra et al. Have got this under control, despite Sahili telling her they really don't. She gets into a plane, the pilot gets impaled, and it hurtles towards the ground.
Meanwhile, on New Capenna,
Atraxa is busy not understanding art.
on New Phyrexia,
Chandra and Ren meet Koth and Melira. Ren, a dryad, plans to bond with the invasion tree, Realmbreaker, so she can tell it to calm down. Urabrask gives the four of them directions to the invasion tree, and Koth catapults Ren and Chandra towards it. They are then attacked by Nissa, who tears Ren's current treefolk host apart, and Chandra once again rejects her advances. Elspeth is God knows where having an acid flashback with her mum, and they go on a tour of the multiverse. They return to New Phyrexia and see Khan, Koth, Melira, Ren and Chandra being brought before Elesh Norn. Urabrask is killed. The ancient planeswalker Serra then appears before Elspeth and gives her the "It is your destiny" spiel. Jin-Gitaxias raises a claw to strike down the group of survivors, but a newly angel-fired Elspeth intervenes. Jin-Gitaxias runs away, Elspeth uses Omni-Heal, and Norn has a hissy fit. And now treeless Ren asks Chandra for uppies and they run back towards Realmbreaker. Elspeth and Norn debate Phyrexian philosophy, and after severely wounding Norn, Elspeth goes to help Ren and co. Nissa temporarily wrangles Chandra away from the rest of the group, so the remaining Mirrans play a game of hot potato with Ren. After being helped by Archangel Elspeth, Chandra helps Ren bond with the invasion tree. Ren then manages to find and communicate with Teferi, who is trapped within a pocket plane housing his home kingdom, Zhalfir. Due to some wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey stuff, Zhalfir had spent the last decade preparing for the original Phyrexian invasion, which happened 500 years ago. Realising that stopping the invasion tree won't be enough, Ren comes up with a new plan: to use Realmbreaker to swap the places of Zhalfir and New Phyrexia in the multiverse. Ren then sacrifices himself to make Realmbreaker grow, and the forces of Zhalfir join the battle.
And now enter the quick-fire elimination round.
Atraxa is killed after literally having the top floor of New Capenna dropped on her. Kaya kills Heliod. Vorinclex is killed by a random. Jin-Gitaxias betrays Elesh Norn. Ajani is knocked unconscious and captured by Zhalfirans. Teferi finds the remains of Ren, an acorn. Elspeth knocks Nissa unconscious. Khan makes himself a new body and disintegrates the remains of Elesh Norn. The heroes and remaining Mirrans then retreat to Zhalfir, which has now returned to the multiverse. With New Phyrexia occupying a pocket plane, the stranded Phyrexian warriors are cut off from the source of glistening oil, which seems to act as a transmitter for them, and they begin to shut down. Teferi plants Ren's nut. Kaya, Khan, Teferi and Melira cure Ajani and Nissa of their phyresis, a process that cost Melira her life and Khan his spark. Chandra and Nissa share an entirely platonic kiss on the lips, and the multiverse is safe once again.